welcome. How's it going?
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine. Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from the U.S. Yeah, United States. It's just a more fun place to be. You know what I mean? And once again, I think a part of it is because what is going on, beautiful people? We are in the beautiful Vietnam. Okay. We are currently in District 10 or District 4. I get my districts confused. If you guys know where I'm at, man, drop a comment. But anyway, today I want to talk to you guys about, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't necessarily want to make this video. I didn't want to get on anybody's bad side, but somebody asked the question and so I had to answer. Okay, so somebody said, bro, I've been watching your videos for a while, since you were in Malaysia. I was there too. Between Malaysia and Vietnam, what do you think living wise? So, like I said, I didn't want to answer the question, man. I didn't want to have to compare Malaysia and Vietnam anymore. I made one video in the past comparing the two, but it was more so about like the facts and the statistics, like the weather, the amount of people. And this was when I first got to Vietnam, so I wasn't able to really give a good, I wasn't really able to give my full perspective of what I thought about Ho Chi Minh, right? But I've been here for 2 months now, maybe even more than 2 months. I've been here since the end of June, actually. And so now I got some things to say, okay? So I personally, if I'm being completely honest, I prefer living in Ho Chi Minh more than Kuala Lumpur, and it's not even close, okay? It's not even close, right? But don't get me wrong, I love Kuala Lumpur. I'll always have love for Kuala Lumpur. I'll be back in Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur showed me a lot of great things. That was my first taste of Southeast Asia. So they will definitely always have a spot in my heart, an important spot in my heart. Even my most viewed YouTube video was about Kuala Lumpur. And in that video I talk about all of the reasons why I love Kuala Lumpur. So don't get me misunderstood. I do love Kuala Lumpur. I'll always love them. But as far as living goes, I have to choose Vietnam, man. And like I said, it's not even close, okay? So for starters, the prices here. Prices of everything in Vietnam is like 1,000 times better. This is like the cheapest those grapes are amazing. Wow, that's some fresh fruit. But I think Bali was pretty cheap, but outside of that, Vietnam has to be like the least expensive place that I've ever visited, okay? From the food to the groceries to the transportation. Hello, how you doing? Banh mi?
Yeah.
You have chicken?
Chicken.
I'll come back.
Okay.
I'll come back, okay? Yeah.
Okay. See you later.
Okay, yeah. Oh, how much?
Cheap right. Vietnamese. 22,000.
22,000?
Yeah.
Okay, 22,000. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay. So 22,000, right? And I asked that question because I wanted to show you guys like what I mean when I say super cheap. So 22,000. Let me give y'all the breakdown real quick of how much that actually is. That's 88 cents. Okay. So 88 cents for that. Just think about that, right? 88 cents, not even $1. And I'm gonna go back, so stay tuned to the full video so you can see exactly what you can get for 88 cents. Okay, because it's actually unbelievable. But that was just the first example of what I was talking about, right? Look at this fresh fruit that I got over here. It looks amazing. I might come back. I'm gonna probably support some businesses while I'm out here, you know what I mean? But nonetheless though, I am low-key hungry too, so. But anyway, like I was saying, the prices are so cheap. Transportation, food, groceries, it's so cheap. You know, here, and you know, speaking of transportation, when I was in Malaysia, I can't 100%, look at this fresh fruit, man, I love it. When I was in Malaysia, I can't fully say whether they had, you know, some Grab. Obviously they have Grab, right? And if you don't know what Grab is like Uber for Southeast Asia. It's called Grab. But of course they have Grab, but I don't know if they had Grab bikes. So here in Malaysia, they definitely ride bikes. A lot of people are on motorbikes, but here it's literally like motorbike central. Okay, I don't think any other country in the world drives more motorbikes than Vietnam. And because of the motorbikes, like I said, when I was in Malaysia, I never rode a motorbike before. I didn't start riding them until I got here to Vietnam. But bro, they're so cheap. Like, they're so cheap. I want to say the ride here from you see all the green jackets, the green helmets, those are Grab bikes. But the ride here was 24,000, okay? And he said that food was 22,000. I want to say, yeah, so the ride here was a 10-minute ride for 24,000, and that food was 22,000 with 88 cents. So if I had to guess, I would say that probably like a 90 cent ride here, you know what I mean? So still less than $1. And it's just that cheap, 10 minutes, you know what I mean? But when I was in Malaysia, like 10 minutes in a car was probably gonna be like $4 to $5, something like that. And also it used to take like low-key a long time for the cars to come on Grab, but here they come super fast. Okay, it's like that, especially the bikes. Usually like the bikes are just sitting around outside, just like waiting for customers, and so it's like super quick. And so yeah, that's one reason, right? The cost of living, so cheap, man. Like I said, stay to the end of the video, 'cause I'm going to get a sandwich. I'm gonna go back, and I want you guys to see what you can for 88 cents here, all right? But like I was saying, my second reasoning is, yo, I ain't gonna lie, the black community in Vietnam is lit, or the black community in Ho Chi Minh. When I say Vietnam, I'm talking about Ho Chi Minh, okay? I've never been to any other parts of Vietnam, so I'm only speaking of Ho Chi Minh. I just say Vietnam because it's more convenient and quicker to say. But yeah, no, the black community here is lit, okay? And when I was in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, I want to say like I didn't experience any black communities, right? And there were like a few Africans there, like where I lived at my building. It was definitely some Africans, but at the same time, right, it wasn't a community. And here, I'm not gonna say it's just a ton of black people in Ho Chi Minh. I'm not gonna say that. There's a good amount, but I'm not gonna say it's just a ton. But what it is, so it might not be a ton of black people, but there is a community. What street is this? Dong. I gotta take a picture, 'cause I wanna come back. Take a picture of that. So yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a ton of black people here in Ho Chi Minh, but there is a community, a very strong community. So shout out to Zay, shout out to Ernie, shout out to Meej, and A Collective, the whole DJ group. Shout out to you guys, man. you guys have done a great job of curating the black experience in Malaysia. I mean, in Ho Chi Minh, okay? These guys have parties every single weekend, usually about every single weekend. We go to these parties, man. All of the black community in Ho Chi Minh comes together. It's a beautiful thing to see. And not only does the black community come together, the Vietnamese community that messes with the black community and any other people that messes with the black community, they all come together and it's all like one love, and it's a beautiful thing. In Malaysia, I didn't really experience anything like that, okay? I didn't experience like a super open and warm welcome with the black community there. And so yeah, I definitely prefer Ho Chi Minh over Malaysia or over Kuala Lumpur because of that reason. All right, I am black, and you know, obviously I'm in a different country and stuff, so you know, being black or being around black people, that's not the biggest deal in the world, but I think it is really cool though. I think it is something that I really do appreciate. You know, being from Atlanta, which is one of the more populated cities in the US with black people, it's definitely something that I appreciate because that's where I come from. And when I was in Kuala Lumpur, I didn't realize how much I really missed that type of vibe, being around my people. But once I got here, I was like, okay, I definitely feel like I'm at home again. So yeah, the black community. And also, speaking of the black community, I was able to find a barber here that could cut black hair, you know what I'm saying, very well. And you know, I think it's like what, like a $5 haircut. But when I was in Kuala Lumpur, yo, I couldn't find no barber, you know what I'm saying. And like the barbers that I saw, the barbers that I did see were, let's just say, not so great, okay? They were not about to touch my head, nah, not me. But you know, there were, and when I did my Google like research, I promise you, I only seen like maybe 2 barbers that like openly announced and like promoted that they specialize in black hair. But here it was like easy. As soon as I got here, found one, and he was like extremely good and extremely talented. So shout out to G, man. If you are ever in Ho Chi Minh and you need a haircut by somebody that could cut black hair, go to G. I did a video like when I first got here, so I'll put that right here. But yeah, pull up on him, he gonna get you right, I promise. But yeah, and then so the next thing, hello. Oh yeah, so the next thing, right? I want to say dating in Ho Chi Minh is 100% better than Kuala Lumpur, okay? At least for a guy like myself, you know what I mean? And you know, I spoke about this before, but I believe one of the main reasons is probably because in Kuala Lumpur, you know, it's a big Muslim country, and so because of that, the women are, not only are they more modest, but you know, in the Islamic faith, from my understanding, men can date outside of their religion, but women cannot. You know what I mean? So being that Kuala Lumpur is mostly Muslim and I'm not Muslim, yeah, so that just doesn't clash well when it comes to dating, as you can imagine. You know what I'm saying? Religion is one of the big deal breakers when it comes to dating. And so, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But here, like, it's, I don't know, dating is amazing here, okay? The Vietnamese women, not all of them, but some of them for sure, don't mind dating guys like myself, you know what I mean? Yeah, don't mind dating guys like myself, which is a plus for me. And I wasn't really sure when I first got to Malaysia. I ain't gonna lie, when I went to Kuala Lumpur, I was even skeptical. I was like, dang, like, I thought all of Southeast Asia was gonna be like how my experience was in Malaysia. I ain't gonna lie, I was low-key worried. I'm like, dang, like I'm ready to go back home type. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, once I got here, bro, it's just like, I don't know, it just increased 100%. And yeah, man, so definitely the women here dating here is a lot easier for a guy, I would say. The women here are like I said, it's not like a super strict religious country, so they are a little bit less modest, more like easygoing and things like that, which, you know, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's the reality, right? And so it just is what it is. Along with the women, right, that comes with a solid social life. Okay, it goes hand in hand. Now, the social life in Vietnam is absolutely amazing. Okay, it is the perfect like socialized place. Like, I promise you, Ho Chi Minh has it. Okay, has it. I love the nightlife here. I love the dating scene here. I love, like, they have a lot of cafes. You know, Vietnam is the second biggest export of coffee in the world, right? Behind Brazil. And so they have tons of coffee shops. Even like, look at this, all of these chairs, all of those chairs. That's because it's a very social place. It's a very communal place. The community is big here. Like, people love to come together, have tea, have coffee, have food. And that's how Vietnam is, right? Or Ho Chi Minh specifically. But yeah, that's how it is here. And so yeah, I love the social life here. And like I was saying earlier, the black community, the nightlife, amazing here. Okay, so I have a lot of like black friends here. I have a lot of Vietnamese friends here. We all hang out. We go get coffee together. Like me and Meej, we usually hang out like once a week, and we just work for like 8 hours straight. We just link up and we just work for 8 hours straight. Like something like that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, like every single week. And so that's what I mean by like social life. It's pretty cool here. We go down this street right here, see what's up. And so yeah, man, I don't know, bro. It's just amazing here. If you are thinking about coming to Southeast Asia, once again, I haven't been to Thailand yet, and I haven't been to the Philippines yet. I will soon, but I haven't been yet. But I will say, what I can guarantee you is, if you come to Vietnam and if you come to Ho Chi Minh, especially if you're black, you'll have a great time here, and you may even run into me. There's a lot going on here. Hello.
Hello.
I'm just enjoying.
Yeah. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine. Where are you from?
I'm from the U.S.
Oh, when you stay here how long?
I've been here for about 2.5 months. I came at the end of June. Yeah, I love it here.
Where you live, hotel?
I live in District 7. Yeah.
District 7, right?
Yes. So you love Vietnam?
Yep.
You love it? Okay.
Only Vietnam.
Yeah.
Now.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I have a good day. Okay.
Okay.
The people here are I want to say and I think I forgot what point I was making. I think social life, yes, perfect. But because of that interaction, I kind of want to skip ahead a little bit. I want to say the people in Vietnam, or Ho Chi Minh once again, but are much more friendlier than Malaysia. Okay, and when I say friendlier, I don't necessarily mean nice. Okay? The people in Malaysia are very, very nice people. But as far as making genuine friendships, building genuine relationships with the people, I have to say Vietnam has them beat, okay? Just like that guy, I bet right there. Obviously, he was a super nice guy. But like I was telling you, like, and that goes back to like the social life. The social life is better here because the people here are so friendlier. You know what I mean? So I don't have to have all black friends. I have a lot of Vietnamese friends as well. And they're just genuinely friendly people. And like I said, I don't mean, when I say friendly, I'm not talking about nice. I mean these people are down to be your friend, like genuinely be your friend. And that's something that I definitely appreciate. Being I'm in a foreign country all the way across the world from Atlanta, Georgia, okay? So I appreciate the friendliness of the Vietnamese people. And yeah, man. And then so another thing is, like right now, like I was telling the guy, I live in District 7. I'm currently in, I really don't know what district this is, but there are about like 28 districts. So you know, in Kuala Lumpur, the main place is like KL. Okay, I think I'm in District 4 right now, but the main place is like KL, Kuala Lumpur, KLCC, all that type of stuff. But here is so many different districts with so many different vibes. And because like right now, the video I put out yesterday, I was at the Cafe Apartments. That's not where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? But that place is cool, but this place is also cool. It also has its own type of vibe, its own type of customs, and its own type of shops and stores, and you know what I mean? Some places are more for tourists, some places are less for tourists. But nonetheless, they're all welcoming to tourists, okay? But yeah, it looks kind of cool over there. I think I'm gonna walk that way. But yeah, so it's more districts, so it's a lot. I don't know, it's just more fun. You can go to District 2, you can go to District 1, you can go to all of these different districts, and it's gonna be a different vibe. Yeah, let's cross the street. Yeah, so you can go to different districts and catch a different vibe depending on what district you're in. And you know, like for example, you can go to Win Hue. That's where I was at yesterday at night. That's a pretty lit spot. But also they got Boy Bien, which is another pretty lit spot. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's just the different districts. It's not just one central place. Like it's not just one like main city. How KL is. It's a bunch of different places you can go to and have a good time, experience the culture in different ways, which is something that I've learned to appreciate. It's just a more fun place to be, you know what I mean? And once again, I think a part of it is because, you know, KL is a big, you know, or Malaysia in general is a Muslim country, so it's just more strict there. And but here it's just more accepting and more free, you know what I mean? And so it's just a more fun place to be in pretty much every aspect. I'm trying to get back to where I was at earlier because I do want to go and get that sandwich. I feel like right here is where I turned it. I need to go straight, I believe. So I can walk. But yeah, we're finna get this sandwich, man. Also, personal preference, but the women of Vietnam are gorgeous. Okay, yeah, the women of Vietnam are gorgeous. Okay, Malaysia has pretty women as well, but hey man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but that's just me though. That's like a little personal preference, you know what I mean? I guess all of this is a personal preference, but that's definitely something I'm standing on. And then the food, right? So we know in Kuala Lumpur, obviously, you know, they have the street markets, which are very, very popular. And the food in street markets are very, very good. And I will say Kuala Lumpur has Vietnam beat in the sense of the different types of variety of food. Cause you know, Malaysia is Indian, Chinese, and then Malaysian, of course, right? Or I think like Indonesian originally. And so the food choices there are much different, but Vietnam has a ton of street food. The street food, you can get street food from pretty much everywhere in Vietnam. On every single block, there's gonna be some food at a very affordable rate. There's coffee, coffee everywhere, tea everywhere. And the food here is amazing. You know, so they might not have a ton of varieties like Malaysia has. So yeah, the food here is honestly really, really good. Like I said, look, like this place definitely has a ton of street food everywhere. Everywhere. Right now we about to get some food. I do want to show you guys what you can get for how much. One downside though, that's a little bit different. The language barrier here is like low-key worse. It's hard to talk to a lot of people sometimes. I think if I stay here longer, I would kind of. And I'm looking for a Vietnamese girlfriend that could teach me the language, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's kind of a downside, but it's not so much of a downside to where I would rather be in KL than here. Like the pros here greatly outweigh the cons. Okay, so any cons that exist here, it's not that big of a deal to me. Oh, and then also I feel as if maybe it's like something historical. But I've heard something about like wars in the past or something like that being like a reason. But they seem way more accepting of people here, especially black people. In Kuala Lumpur, I'm not gonna say like it was just crazy racist or anything like that. Yeah, they have those speakers here, but I'm not gonna say it was crazy racist or anything like that. But what I will say is I got stared at a lot in Kuala Lumpur. Like a lot of just stares, like people just staring at me. Mainly, I ain't gonna lie, mainly like the Indian guys or Indian men were the ones that are staring. But here, it's not like that at all. I pretty much, like, nobody really stares. Nobody's like super surprised to see me or anything like that. And sometimes, like, you know, sometimes you do get stared at out of like curiosity. But in Kuala Lumpur, it definitely was like a disrespectful type of stare, which I'm from the US. Yeah, I'm from the US. Yeah, United States. Have you been before? America? Yeah, you never been to America? You're from here? You from Vietnam? What do you love about it? The tea? Cafe? Tea, cafe, sữa? Tea. What's your name? Fool? I'll see you later, okay? Bye. Like I said, they're so friendly here, you know what I mean? So friendly here. But yeah. And so yeah, I don't know, man. It's just Vietnam just, how's it going? You see what I mean? I can't make this up, bro. Like they're just so friendly here, bro. And it's all genuine, you know what I mean? So Vietnam definitely has my heart, and like I said, I don't know, somebody left a comment before and they mentioned like something about black people helping out in the war a long time ago, and so, you know, Vietnam just had love for black people because of that. But you definitely feel the love out here, and that could also contribute to why like the women are more like open to dating black men here. But yeah, man, so right now we gotta get this banh mi, give me some food, cause like I said, I do want to show you guys what you can get for what price. I'm trying to think, how far is the guy? Hopefully I'm on the right street still. I think so though. I do remember seeing her earlier. I'm like, yo, she looking fine. You feel me? But yeah, now we outside nonetheless though. That heat coming out. It looked like it was about to rain earlier today, but now the heat is here. Oh, I think this is the guy right here. I'm back. Ready to eat.
Where you from?
I'm from America. Yeah. Chicken. You're from, oh yeah, everything.
Chilling, no
Spicy?
chilling.
A little.
Okay.
Okay, this is banh mi. There's you get like pork, You can get chicken, spices, chili sauce, some vegetables, etc., etc. Perfect.
I sell for you, same Vietnamese.
Okay.
No behind money.
How much?
22.
22?
Yeah.
22.
Same Vietnamese.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. You want food?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, make her one too.
Thì dạ. Có khuyến mại đúng không? Có lấy mấy này không?
You're very welcome.
Oh man. Empty, no, no. Có lấy mấy này không? Lấy mấy đồ chua với leo gì không? Đây, không bỏ. Mắm cay hay không cay? Hả? Mắm cay.
Amazing.
Còn có ổ lấy ớt đó là không đồ chua, lấy ổ vàng cho em đi.
So this is 88 cents, man.
Trắng.
I had to bless auntie, grandma one time. This shit is fire. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get my change though.
Đó mà.
Amazing.
How long you been here?
Like 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah. Are you from here?
Yeah.
I love it here.
You love it.
Yeah.
You have married?
Yeah. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm looking for a wife.
You look my wife, hả?
Can you point me in the right direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get a lot money.
A lot of money. I can find one.
Yeah. You got some money. You very handsome.
Thank you.
Have many girls.
Okay. You heard it here first, man.
Yeah.
I got his blessing. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Have a good day.
See you later.
Yeah. See you later. All right. Yeah, man. I got the blessing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Unc. You feel me? He sound good. So if there's anything on my face, man, I apologize. But yeah. Now Unc said I'm good in the hood, man. So now we looking for a wife. No doubt. Shout out to Auntie though, man. I had to bless her. One time for the one time. But as you can see though, I ain't gonna lie, Vietnam is definitely, you know, poverty ridden. Okay, it is a lot of like poor people here, or what can I say? Like, yeah, there's a lot of poor people here. You know, it is what it is. But they're rich on the inside. You know what I'm saying? That's where it really matters. And so yeah, man, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Hope you guys learned something. I ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me your opinions. If you've been to KL, if you've been to Ho Chi Minh, which do you prefer, okay? For me, it's Vietnam. For me, it's Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh, and for you, it might be something else, you know what I mean? So, love and peace, man. Peace and love. Peace, love, shoe. You know what it is, man. All love. I don't want no issues with anybody, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all later, okay? Yo, and one last thing. Like I said, transportation here is amazing and it's cheap and it's quick. So I'm about to call a Grab to go home. And I want to show you guys how quick it is. Now, it says it's $21 for the Grab, right? I mean, not $21, $21,000. So once again, that's cheaper than this sandwich that I just bought. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys know how long it takes from the time I book until the time he comes. It's loading right now. All right, boom. It just got booked. It's real time now. I'm just on the corner of the street. Real time. It's finding the driver. No problem. Alright, you come down the street right now. Look at say 3 minutes. Coming right to me. 2 minutes. Come on now. He finna be here in a second. I'm gonna keep the camera rolling just so y'all can see how quick it actually is, bro. It takes no time. Little bugs and stuff out here, man. But we are on the block nonetheless, man. But yeah, man, I love it here. Ho Chi Minh got my heart. I ain't gonna lie. Uncle said I'm good with the women. He said I'm handsome, man. So whatever y'all say, I don't know. I'm gonna assume y'all lying. Now I'm gonna just put this at the end so y'all can really see how long it took for this guy to get here. Hello. That's how long it took, bro. No lies told. I'll catch up with y'all later, man. Like, comment, subscribe.